Hi all, welcome to the Tasty Affairs. Today I'm going to do a yellow fish curry, or I could call it as a lunch fish curry. So it's made out of fresh fish and fresh coconut. So I have some fish here. This is a pomfret or pompano kind of fish, but you can make it in any fish, absolutely fine. I have some plantains here. These are fresh green plantains, and you would need some fresh shredded coconut for this recipe, and few other ingredients which I will tell you when I start making the yellow fish curry or the lunch fish curry. So let's get started. So today I'm going to make our yellow fish curry in a clay pot. So let's start cooking. So I have around 2 tablespoons of oil. So into that goes some red chili, 2 red chilies, 3 green chilies, around 6 to 7 garlic, 4 shallots or pearl onions, I have slit them, and a teaspoon of fennel seed. So in goes all the fennel. So I'm going to slightly roast all this. So you can see the garlic, the onion, everything have slightly roasted. We don't want too much of roasting. So at this time I'm going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder and a 1/4 teaspoon of regular chili powder, not the Kashmiri chili or anything. We don't want red color. It's a yellow fish curry. So very less of regular chili powder, around 1/4 teaspoon again. Mix it. Now add around 2 teaspoons of coriander powder. So it goes coriander powder. Nicely mix everything together. And turn off the flame at this time and add your fresh coconut. In goes all the fresh shredded coconut, because we are not going to roast the coconut for this yellow fish curry. So we just wanted to make sure the coconut is slightly getting all the aromas. So we just putting it in the pan along with the garlic, onion and the masala powders, but we are not going to roast it. So gently mix. Just mix it for 1 or 2 minutes, and once it cools down, I'm going to grind all this to a fine paste. So I have grinded the paste and kept it aside. So in the meantime, take the pan, use your clay pot itself. So I have around 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. This preparation is good if you use coconut oil. In goes some mustard seeds, allow them to crackle. So once you hear the crackling sound from the mustard seeds, this is fenugreek powder. This is 1/4 teaspoon of fenugreek. If you don't have fenugreek powder, just put the whole fenugreeks in, a 1/4 teaspoon. After that, in goes 1 red chili, whole dried chili. Put that in. 2 slit green chilies, some curry leaves, 1 tomato, 1 small tomato. So we have the tomato in. So next thing that I'm going to put is, this is called as the Garnicia Cambodia, the dried Garnicia Cambodia. In Malayalam it's called as Kodambuli. In Hindi it's called as kokum. So I've taken 3 kokum or Garnicia Cambodia pieces. I have put it in warm water. Allow it for 3-4 minutes to soak nicely and release this yellowish brown color. So I'm going to add this water at this time into the clay pot. So I'm going to add 2 pieces from this, 1 or 2 pieces from the Garnicia Cambodia straight into this, because if you add more, your yellow fish curry will be very sour. We don't want that. We want it to be tasty. So I'm just add a little bit of that. So let it boil for a minute or so, and then we'll add the salt. I'm going to add some salt. We have not added salt anywhere. After adding salt, just give it a mix. Alright. And it's time to add the plantains in. So I'm adding the plantain. Alright. At this stage, add a little bit of turmeric powder, just the turmeric powder. That's it, a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder. And we're going to mix this again. And I'm going to close the clay pot and cook for 3 minutes. 3 minutes. So our plantain should be half cooked. See, yes. So this is the time I'm going to add the paste so that we made the coconut paste. So I'm going to add all the coconut paste in. So that goes our tasty coconut paste. Add around half a cup of water. That should be fine. So after adding water, check the salt. So I'm going to add a little bit more salt. So in goes a little bit more salt. And then I'm going to add the fish. So in goes all the fish pieces. So in goes all the fish pieces. Alright, so nicely make sure they are covered in the coconut gravy, and then I'm going to close this and cook for around 8 minutes. 9 minutes. Looks lovely. Look at the fish. Looks like they are cooked. I'm going to check right now. Smells amazing. Yes, the fish looks nicely done. See, soft, flaky. The curry smells nice. So last thing that we're going to do is, it's quite optional, only if you want. If you have any store-bought fish masala powder, just add a quarter teaspoon of that, just for that extra flavoring. Quite optional again. So gently mix it. So I'm going to mix it by being very careful because fish has a delicate flush. So I'm going to mix it very gently and allow one more bubble to come, and we are ready to serve our yellow fish curry or our lunch fish curry.